Ronnie Gajownik has been a guest on the program previously. She was hired by the Diamondbacks to be a minor league manager, and here she is working bench coach duties with Torey Lovullo during a split squad game this Cactus League season, taking it all in. Just two baseball people talking the game, and we welcome Ronnie to the program on International Women's Day. Ronnie, how was the experience sitting next to Torey for 9 innings?
Unbelievable. I mean, great man, great baseball mind. So just to be able to hear him talk about the game and what he would do in this situation, or me just asking him, hey, this is happening, what are we going to be doing in this? What would you see? So just really cool to be able to pick his mind and just kind of get to know him better.
Hey, Ronnie, good morning. It's Harold. I haven't got a chance to talk to you, so I'm really excited because being a native Oregonian, you are going to be in Hillsboro managing there. I'm so excited for that and that opportunity for that neighborhood and that community there. When you first heard the news that they were going to make you manager there, how excited were you, and what were some of the first thoughts you had?
I don't think I can say the first thoughts on national television, so I'll just let people use their imagination. But no, it was a lot of excitement to be able to share that with my wife and then share that with my parents. It's just a huge, I know that it's about me, but it's about so many other people who have helped me along this journey. Again, my wife, my family, my friends, my coworkers, the Diamondbacks, Corey Swope, who gave me my first foot in the door and saw something in me. So it was a great moment for me, and then be able to share that with other people who have helped me along the way. It was just it just continued to be rewarding with every conversation that I had.
So this is your first camp, your first spring training as one of the members of their minor league managerial team. Tell us about your day. What have you kind of obsessed over most, and what have you kind of gone to Torey and other managers in seeking information about?
Yeah, a guy who I've really leaned on has actually been D. Gardner, and he is going to be our high A affiliate manager, our low A affiliate manager. Actually, the high A is me, but the low A affiliate manager. And just to be able to talk to him in the cages and talk to him on the field, see how he goes about the business. There's obviously questions that come about, but it's more so just how they go about their business and the way that they talk to their players and the things that they are nitpicky on. So just kind of having those conversations. And then obviously when it comes down to the nitty gritty, well, then we're going to go ahead and have those talks.
So when you're sitting there thinking about, running camp, obviously you're going to have some spring training games you got to run when the minor leaguers get there and all that, running your own camp.
Yeah.
How do you kind of lay that out? What are you looking at as far as time management and everything else?
Yeah, we're definitely learning that now. I mean, we were out here for instructs for 3 weeks now for early camp, and we just had pitchers and catchers report 2 days ago. So it's more so just kind of like, we're allotted this amount of time. What are we wanting to achieve? What are the important things that we're wanting the guys to grasp? And I think also, too, during that time, this is where we're trying to create that team camaraderie and people getting to know one another on and off the field, and to be able to understand how we play the game and how the Hillsboro Hops are going to be playing the game. That's the biggest thing that we're trying to achieve, and how the staff is going to be running each department.
Having gone through that and played in the minor leagues and all that stuff, I know that the organization says this guy's going to play, and they also have an opportunity for the manager to fight for certain players. Will you have that freedom as you go through camp to go, I kind of like this player, and be able to fight for people?
Yeah, I really hope so. I think the Diamondbacks do a really good job for us to be open to have those types of conversations of, hey, you know what, I'm really seeing this in this guy. Like, I really want to see how this goes. Or, hey, this guy with his hitting, man, like, I really think he can go ahead and do something good for us. So just to be able to feel that freedom to have those open conversations with our hitting department, our infield coordinators, Josh Barfield, Matt Grabowski, I think it's a very fluid environment for us to have those conversations. And, if there's a guy that we're going to fight for, well, we're going to fight for him.
Tell you what, I don't know if people realize how big a job this is. It just says, oh, it's A-ball manager. That's the biggest step. That's the first landing spot for most guys. This is really a huge accomplishment for you. I'm just really excited for you. That's all. I just had a comment.
Harold,
that's it.
Hey,
I'm thrilled for you.
I have actual question for you, Ronnie, because I'm not a Twitter guy. It looks like you're on Twitter kind of. I don't think you're super active, but you're on here. What does this quote mean on your profile? Chop your own wood and it will warm you twice.
Ooh, that's actually one of my favorite quotes. So, chop your own wood. You're gonna get warm by doing your own work. Putting in the work of going out, getting ready for it, getting the axe, chopping it down in the cold, warming you up then, and then you have your own wood so that when you want to get warm again, you got it. So it's putting more of the
stealing that.
putting more of the onus on yourself rather than, hey, you go ahead and chop your own, go ahead and chop the wood for me and then I'll just get warm once. But by you chopping your own wood, and again, it relates to the baseball field. When you're putting in the work, you're getting in the reps, you're having those conversations, you're getting better when it comes to the practice field. So you're going to get warm there. But then when you're able to do it on the field, it's going to be even better and even sweeter of a feeling.
I'm taking that from you. It's a good one. Chop your own wood and it will warm you twice, Harold. If you need to find out if George Blanda is still alive, do the research yourself.
Chop my own wood.
Chop your own wood.
He's not here. He died at 83.
Ronnie.
Got it.
It's
hey,
great,
Ronnie, so real quick before we let you go, the advancement of women in baseball and the sport, I want to get your comment on that. We've come so far from Billie Jean King fighting for women's rights just to be an athlete to where we are now. If you watch all the women's sports, basketball on, where are we at in pro baseball and how far have we come?
It's unbelievable. I was trying to write down a list of all the females who I know who are in this game, and the list got long, with Rachel Fulton, who's a hitting coordinator with the Cubs. You have Veronica Alvarez, who's a coordinator of player development of Latin America with the A's. You have Alyssa Knack in the MLB. You have Amanda, who's with the Guardians. So it's the list is getting longer, and it's not just interns or video or it's people who truly make some really big time decisions. So it's just great to see how we've gotten our foot in the door, but we've walked through the door and now we're making our own path after it. So it's just really cool to be a part of it and call some of those people my really good and close friends.
I can't wait to come out to Portland, go out to Beaverton, get out to Hillsboro and go see you, man. It's just going to be a lot of fun. So I will pop through. That's on my trip when I come home.
Let me know.
All right.
Sounds great.
There he is. Ronnie, you're on a very distinguished list now of checks that Harold has written that he is unlikely to cash.
Oh, I'll cash that one. That's easy. I got to go back home to Oregon. So that's easy.
All right, we'll take it. I'll take it.
Enjoy the rest of camp, Ronnie. Thanks for being with us.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you, guys.